Well, hello everyone. Today is 30 days. That is a success. My original goal was to fast for 30 days. Along the way, I amended that and decided to go for 40 days. I still think that's the correct way to go. However, over the next 10 days, I will be watching very closely how my body feels. There's been some changes, so um, I'll talk a little bit about what's been going on. Uh, but I think the main thing to understand is that the whole point of this journey was to gain control of my eating and reverse some of the health problems I was having at the time. Um, Health problems that have been continuously getting worse over the past 2 years in a very terrible way, and have been getting worse over my life for the past 15 years. Um, but I can say this without a doubt. Food no longer controls me. I will no longer be controlled by food. I will control my food. That being said, look, it's gonna be a long journey. This is not something that just automatically changes. We're talking about a lifetime of bad dietary practices and you know bad habits. So it's gonna take a while, but I feel like I can control it for the first time in my life. The first day I started this is actually day 31 of my fast. The first day I started this, I fasted from 6 in the morning until at 10:30 at night, when I had been staring at fast food and menus, that I ordered a giant meal and blew my fast right out the water. And I paid for it in health costs. Uh, I've been through so much pain that I can't even describe it. The pain in my legs has been constant and continuous. And the pain did not get better when it started healing. The pain, in some ways, was as bad as it had always been. Only in the past few days uh, has that pain cleared up to a normal, manageable level. Um, you know, uh, we all get scratched, we all get burned, we all have pain. Um, where I'm not sitting here rocking, it's past that point. I'm in control of my body and my pain again. Um, I know some of you are interested in the weight. When I started this, I weighed. It's embarrassing, but I weighed 174 kilograms. Um, the last I weighed was actually I weighed it today, but I hadn't peed in a while, and so I'm sure that there's probably a kilo in pee that could be taken out. But it's at 142, so 32 kilos. That's a lot of weight. That's done in 30 days, so that's a little over a kilo a day on average. Now, I know that some of that weight's coming back. I understand that. I look forward to it. I also am nowhere near where I want to be health wise. This, again, wasn't about losing weight. I knew I would lose weight. Um, However, I will be fasting in the very near future. I think within 2 weeks is my plan. We'll see how I feel after this 40-day fast is done. Maybe I'll just go a month and then fast 30 days, but I'll be fasting again. And that will be for health gains and weight loss. My body has a long time to recover. A lot of the things that people talk about in these long-term fastings, these long-term water fasts, I didn't experience until just this week. So that's how long it took my body to recover. So, um, however, it did. And I am starting to experience some of the things they talked about. I will be documenting what I'm going to be starting my eating again with. Remember that I'm eating whole plant food. No salt, no oil, no sugar. I keep hearing about everybody tells me, oh, you can do this, you can do that. Look, I can do this and I can do that when I'm in good health. I can't do that right now. I need to be fastidious and strict in what I'm doing so that I can change my habits, change my body, lose the weight I need to lose, and be in good health. Eating whole plant foods is not a bad thing. I don't know why everyone's all worried about that. Worried about the fast? Absolutely. I understand that. I'm not eating. So, that makes people kind of panic. But eating whole plant food, I'm not talking about being vegan. I'm not talking about saving the planet. I'm talking about eating whole plant food for its nutrient value. And everybody should be able to clearly agree that eating a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruit is a good thing for your body. There's no reason to have olive oil when I could have olives. And there's no reason to have olives when I could have pickles. And there's no reason to have pickles when I could have a cucumber. There's a difference you can see in the process. There's no need to have processed food. You can have unprocessed food. You won't die. Ever. It's only going to help you. So, no salt, no oil, no sugar. I think of it as no SOS. There's no call for help here. We're going to get rid of the salt, oil, and sugar out of the diet. We're going to eat focused, whole food, plant foods, and we're going to move forward from there. And personally, I can't wait. I can't wait. I've got some dried legumes and stuff that I have to do that little 25-35% of a meal. I'll be buying fresh vegetables every day, fresh fruit every day. I'm going to have a bowl of oatmeal with berries in it. Oh my God, this just sounds good. And of course, I am feeling a little bit hungry these days, so I am looking forward. I will be using a multivitamin until I can find a B12 supplement, but this again is a processed thing that I don't want in my life. I'd like to find a way around it if there is some way to find. I'm looking for it. I know about the zinc, and I think it's the magnesium. I have my notes around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Zinc, B12, iodine, and vitamin D. Well, I'm going to get the iodine from salt. That's just easily, readily available, and it's not a highly processed food. Salt is salt. And adding some iodine in it so you don't get a goiter is not a bad idea. B12 is kind of hard to get. Zinc isn't. Zinc used to be hard, but I know that there are zinc supplements now for colds. So that's kind of it. Woo-woo. I've done 30 days. To me, at this stage, I can stop my fast at any time. I've achieved my goal. But I would like to go ahead and push on for another 10 days. It is saving me an enormous amount of money as well. Food is so expensive in Sydney, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here, and I will probably talk to y'all in about 5 days, and we'll see how I feel on that day. That'll be 35 days of fasting, and we'll see if I'm going to go the full 40 on that day, because I'm pretty sure that I will be doing a full 40 days of fasting. The only thing could be timing, and the other thing is what my body tells me I can or can't do. If I get terribly hungry, like where I just start to become obsessed, because my body is just in some sort of rack of hunger pain, well, I'll go buy a watermelon. It's not a big deal. I live a block away from a grocery store, a Woolies here, which is like living right next door to a Kroger's. So, for those of you in the States. Anyways, thank you very much. Thank you all for your support. You have really helped me. I know that this is a small channel. I don't have any aspirations to be a giant YouTuber. If you know anybody who is terribly morbidly obese and out of control and doesn't seem to be getting any better, but instead is getting worse, point them to me. Point them to this channel. Let them know that there is a way to control your life again.